right, Cancers, let's get started. This is going to be your end of October energy reading. So, with that being said, please only take what resonates and let's begin. So, Cancer, your main energy. So, we have here Ace of Wands with the Eight of Wands. Fire energy. Ace of Wands shows a spark of a new beginning, and then the Eight of Wands show things speeding up. So, the Ace of Wands can be a creative idea. This could be a fling between you and someone. Maybe you're interested in someone. The Ace of Wands can be a burst of motivation. But regardless, this is actually going to go somewhere. The Eight of Wands shows that things will start to pick up if you make the proper decisions to keep this flame going. Okay. We have here the Ten of Pentacles, and it's actually posing as your issue. So maybe some of you guys might feel like you're not supported at this time. There could be financial worries at this time. The Ten of Pentacles as a block can indicate that maybe there is people draining you of your resources or your energy. So that's really interesting. We'll get into clarifying that energy in just a moment. What you need to leave behind is the moon. So the moon showing up here, this is your own energy, Cancer. You are ruled by the moon. The moon can show that your shadow aspects can be kind of coming to life, meaning that there could be a lot of intrusive thoughts. There could be a lot of shadow energy coming to the surface. So that's really important for you to understand your own energy and know when these aspects are coming out so that way you know how to deal with them. Okay. And what we have here is the Ten of Cups in the near future. So, like I said, there is something that if you really do make the proper choices to spark this flame, it can really bring a lot of happiness and harmony in your life, with the Ten of Cups showing up here in the near future, also confirming that. And then you have here the Chariot. So another beautiful energy, right? And this shows like the ability to overcome whatever obstacle comes your way with whatever path you choose to go towards. So this is really interesting. One thing that I feel with the Ten of Pentacles that could be holding you back, I heard the word disapproval. Maybe some of you guys are going through a disapproval. Maybe family doesn't approve of something. Maybe there is, again, like a strong opinion of people that are close to you that could be kind of posing an issue of you not feeling supported. So let's go ahead and get a little bit more on the Ten of Pentacles. Why is this the block? Why is the Ten of Pentacles the block? Six of Wands. I mean, you will overcome this. This is about celebration. I feel like right now all eyes are on you for whatever reason. You have here Six of Pentacles. Things will balance out. Okay, so that's beautiful to see. One more. And then you have here the Justice. I feel like this is not something that you have to really worry about. That's what Spirit is saying. You know, even if this is like with resources, if it's with money that you're having a problem with, maybe around this time, there is the Six of Pentacles saying that you will get the aid that you need in order to get into the right direction. The Six of Wands is also showing celebration, is showing victory, is showing accomplishment. It's showing that you have a really big, accomplishment or milestone that you are going towards. And the Justice shows that, things will show up in your favor, right? Things will be okay. They will be balanced out. So this is a very, very, very positive reading. Very positive reading. The only thing the Spirit is asking you is to not allow your shadow aspects to come to play and to allow you to have distorted vision of what it is that you are doing, right? Or distorted visions of yourself, right? This could be like past traumas. This could be childhood trauma. This could be limiting beliefs, right? This could be feelings of insecurity, right? Because the moon represents our shadow, but it also represents our intuition. So I feel like what this is saying is cling to your intuition, cling to your higher self, cling to the information that's coming from your source, from higher intuitive sources. But at the same time, know how to recognize your energy when it shifts, right? So, especially with the Ten of Pentacles, if you're dealing with disapproval, if you're dealing with the lack of support of others, or if you're dealing with having to pull back on support that you're giving of others and you get negative reactions, this is about knowing how to not allow that to become the narrative for yourself, right? That is the opinion of others, not who you are, right? So I feel like, again, there is this really strong potential of you bringing something to fruition with this Eight of Pentacles. I'm sorry, Eight of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So you have like the strong energy of, the Ace of Wands, but the Ace of Wands alone requires the discipline to continue to have the flame burning. But along the lines with this Eight of Wands, it shows me that you're willing to make the decisions to required to really, to really manifest what this is trying to bring to your life. Give me a little bit more on this Ace of Wands and Eight of Wands, please. What else? What else can you tell me about this reading? So yeah, Knight of Swords. This is about staying focused. This is about not letting anything stop you from achieving your goals. And then you have the Two of Swords. Yeah, so it's like you have decisions to make. That is the main thing with this energy. Like the Ace of Wands, against requires the discipline, the consistency. It requires for you to keep the flame burning. Otherwise, it will stop. It's not enough to get you to the finish line. But when I see this Eight of Wands showing that you are doing the movement, that you are doing the pivoting, that shows me that you have what it takes. You want to make this work. And it shows here Two of Swords, Knight of Swords. Like you are focused, you are driven. But ultimately, it still is, up to your free will, right? So you will choose what's important to you. But if you decide to stick with this, you have 10 of Cups, you have the Chariot. There's a lot of positivity coming your way, okay? So final messages for this reading, please and thank you, Spirit. Thank you so much. Final messages. You have the Lovers. Oh my God, the power of choices. And like I said, for some of you guys, this can be romantic. This could be that there is someone that might spark interest and you might, give it a shot. And that's really beautiful to see. And Three of Wands. There's nothing but expansion, nothing but beautiful positive energy in this reading. So with that being said, I'm going to close it there because it's pretty clear, set in stone, right? And what I mean by set in stone is the cards. Our destiny is always up to us. But with that being said, please let me know if this reading resonated with you. And if it did, drop me a comment down below with your thoughts. Like and subscribe if you do want to support my channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one, okay?